I almost felt like the classroom setting was more fun with Sterner, just for him and I personally, because he and I clicked on a lot of educational levels, and when we were in music theory, I just picked it up so quickly with him that somehow we were able to connect on a level where everything that he was saying I was able to pick up. One of the things that he would always tell me, this educational process is more than just a 9 to 5 job. And I feel that his and I relationship is more than just a 9 to 5 relationship.
His relationship with the students, fun, just genuine. He cares about the music, but he also cares about the person. And yes, I know he'd love to see many of his students pursue music as a career, but there's more to it than that. He just wants to see them become awesome human beings and make something of themselves. And he encourages that and supports that. And sometimes it's not pretty. Sometimes it means they have to hear a hard truth, but he's not afraid to share that with them. And in the long run, they appreciate it, and they come back as they've matured, and they are gracious for his level of honesty with them. So just amazing, close relationships that he nurtures with his students.
I think that we both play a very large part in each other's lives because we learn so much from each other. And I think that's one of the things that, makes Mr. Sterner so different, is that he's willing to learn from us as much as we have to learn from him.
One of the biggest things that I remember being in high school and being in his choir was how involved we were with bringing music to the general public. We would perform in churches all over the city on Sunday afternoons and Sunday evenings, and the churches would be packed with people who wanted to come out and hear this group of young people sing, led by this choir director. It was beautiful.
It just attracts so many people because they're quality performances. Musical, chamber choir, vocal ensemble, gospel choir, orchestra, the whole department. He is the root of many of the things, the performances that happen, and really encourages excellence. So I think the community sees that. He holds the students to high expectations.
Very high expectations.
Very high expectations.
No matter what. And he's a motivator. He's like the Pied Piper. He knows how to take a student who wouldn't necessarily be engaged or interested in the styles of music that he's interested in. But he has some kind of way of pulling them in and getting them wrapped up in this style that normally they wouldn't have anything to do with.
He doesn't make excuses for anyone because we all have the capabilities to do what we really want to do.
I was pushed and challenged in a way that I had never really been pushed and challenged before. We worked hard to meet his expectations and often to exceed them. He wanted us to always do our best.
He displayed how much you can love something like teaching music. And he displayed how fun it can be and, how powerful it can be. And I think that's one of the reasons why I was so attracted to it. And I find something that I can do well. I want to share that with other people. And watching him share it himself with everyone else and share it with me was one of the most powerful reasons.
His belief in me, it was fierce. And no one had really shown me that kind of support before. And it made me want to succeed. It made me believe that I could.